So last night I beat Malenia in the weirdest way possible. My plan was just to try a whole bunch of different things and then come up with a strategy and try to beat it on stream. But then randomly, I just beat her. So in this attempt, I was trying to see if Mimic Tier would do anything. I honestly didn't think it would work at all because since Malenia recovers health with every hit and the Mimic Tier does not want to dodge, I figured she would just out-heal all the damage that would have been done. But I had a couple other tricks up my sleeve. I have this weapon here that has Bleed and Rot and also can do Poison thanks to Poison Mist. So I was trying to a whole bunch of different status effects to see what would work best against Malenia. So I was just stacking a whole bunch of things. There's a Bleed proc right there. But as you can see, she's recovering with every hit she does. So every hit, there's another Bleed proc. You know, so especially with Waterfall Dance, look how much she's recovering. Like, honestly, this shouldn't have worked. But the Poison's doing its thing. I'm trying to get Rot on. Because having both Rot and Poison would be very good. Maybe even outdo her healing. And this shield is doing really well, surprisingly. Like, she's not getting through my defense. So I honestly did not think this was going to work. I'm just thinking to myself, oh, you know, I'll just see. I'm like, okay, Mimic Tier's probably not going to work, like, as I thought. But there we go, we got the Rod on, we got a nice little riposte. And I'm thinking to myself, I'll probably get to Phase 2. I've gotten to Phase 2 a few times, but never beat it, obviously, because I hadn't figured out what would really work in Phase 2. And here I have a Naginata, which has Frostbite and Bleed. Because, again, I was just trying different things to see what worked, so I got a nice little Frostbite proc there. And my Mimic's going crazy with Poison. And here I get my guard broken because I wasn't paying attention. Of course, she goes right for the grab, like she always does. But didn't kill me for once. But that does heal a ton. And then we got a Clutch Bleed proc in order to get to Phase 2. And my plan here was just to throw daggers whenever she does this because I had no real good long-range options. And even my Mimic's doing that, which is pretty funny. And also, you know, builds up Bleed, which is good. I'm just, like I said, trying a whole bunch of different things. But if you had told me that this would work, I would have never believed you. Nice little Frostbite proc there. Yeah, being able to attack while guarding is just really good. You know, it's almost too good, apparently, in this fight. Go back to throwing the daggers. And my Mimic is getting obliterated. But, you know, keeping her busy, at least. And always trying to get that poison in there. Nice little proc there. And then, you know, riposte. And just like that, Malenia is down. Totally unexpected. Like, my mouth was agape. I was like, how did this work? This should have never worked. It's the weirdest way I could have beaten her. But hey, it worked. My strategy of using status effects worked once again. I've been using them throughout the entire game. I love status effects like Poison, Bleed, and Rot and stuff. Yeah. Dang right, you met your match. I'm awesome.